Welcome to Flow. Let's get started. Today we'll start off in a kneeling position. Bring your hands to rest on your knees. Allow your eyes to close or find a soft gaze. And take a few moments to connect with your breath. Feel the expansion of your torso with every inhale. And with every exhale, imagine your spine could grow in opposition. Notice where you may be holding on to tension in your body, maybe your shoulders, your neck, or jaw. Try to find a little bit of movement around these spaces. Take a few more moments of plugged-in breath. We're going to start off with a big side bend. Bring your right arm far out to the side and reach your left arm up and over. Then kind of shift your hips over to the left to get an even deeper bend. And then switch. Bring your left hand down and out to the side and reach your right arm up and over. And again, if you'd like to shift your hips over to the right, you can take that option. And feel this elongation. Pull your fingertips way over to the left. I'm going to take this once more each side. Bring the right hand down, stretch the left arm up and over. And then switch. Hips will go to the right, left arm down, right arm up and over. Come back to center and move to a tabletop position. The supported tabletop position, lengthen through the back of your neck. Extend your right foot and extend your left fingertips. Lift your back leg and your left arm to hip and shoulder height. Find this moment and then tap your fingers, tap your toes. Lift and extend, and then pull your elbow to your knee, and then re-extend. We're gonna do 8 of these. Tap the fingers, tap the toes, lift and extend, pull elbow to knee, and reach. So as you're going through this, imagine that you're moving through molasses. It's going to be tempting to want to move other areas of your body, such as your spine. Your spine may move just a little bit, especially as you bring your elbow to your knee, but try to keep it as still as possible. So there's a lot of core stability happening here. Additionally, think of your right hand on the ground. Notice if you're kind of sagging into your right shoulder. Actively push down into your right hand. Keep your right shoulder away from your ear. Keep your right shoulder blade plugged down your back. And every time you extend through the arm and the leg, try to reach even a little bit longer. Your front fingers pull away from your back toes. Your ribs stay knitted together the entire time. And then after your last one, hold the link for an extra 5 seconds. Pull fingers away from toes, and then bring everything back to a tabletop position. You can take one cat-cow here just to flush some things out. And we will start to set up the opposite side. So come back to a supported neutral tabletop position. Extend your left leg back and extend your right fingertips long in front of you. Engage your core as you lift your leg and your foot. Now tap your fingers, tap your toes, lift them, pull your elbow and knee together, and then extend 8 times on this side. Now something I have to always check in myself is with my bottom supporting left hand, if all of my weight is going out to my pinky finger, try to bring a little more weight into your thumb so you're truly pushing down into your entire palm. And I find having a spread through your fingers, it gives you more land area to support yourself here. And again, spine is moving minimally. More than anything, you want to think of the stability you're creating with your core and with your left hand. Keep your neck as long as possible, and every time you re-extend your limbs, try to get them even a little bit longer than you did the last time. Take just a moment to feel that action of pulling the fingers away from the toes. 8 of these total. And then after your last one, hold for about 5 seconds. Feel that stretch and that length, and then slowly bring yourself back to tabletop and take a moment to flush that out. Take a cat-cow or any sort of variation where you can move your spine, your head, your neck around. And take a few moments, just allow yourself to be ooey gooey. Flip your toes under, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up into the air. Lift your right leg up. Now step your right foot. It won't come all the way forward towards your hand. Step your right foot somewhere halfway in between. Lift your left leg up off the ground. And then we repeat. So the left foot will come down, the right leg will come up. And then again, step your right foot halfway between, lift the left leg. Left foot comes down, three-legged dog, right leg up into the air. And right foot forward, halfway, lift the left leg. We've got 2 more of these. Back foot down, reach the right leg up. Just a very gentle kind of swapping sensation, shifting weight from one foot to the other. And we're not aiming to bring the right foot all the way between the hands. We're aiming it a little bit further back behind the hands. Now after your last one, this will be your last one, step the right foot forward, keep the back foot lifted, and then try to bring your torso up. You can bring your arms out to the side, and then pull your left knee up to your chest, reach your arms up overhead. Now from here, extend your left leg back long behind you. You can allow your hands to drop down. Bend your bottom knee, straighten your bottom knee, and come up to one leg. Reach your arms up, left knee up. We're gonna do 5 of these total. Shift your torso forward, bend your bottom knee, straighten your bottom knee, and pull your left knee back up to your chest, stand up. Find the control, the strength of your bottom right ankle and foot. Also, of course, right glute is doing a good amount of work here. And we're finding some good strengthening into the core and into the back muscles. Try to keep your left hip as parallel as possible. Think of rotating your left toes down to the ground. And again, we've got 5 of these. Really break up the movement. So you tip your body over, then you bend your knee, straighten your knee, and come up to stand. Now after the last one, hold your left knee up, and then switch, right knee up, and then switch. So we're kind of doing this awkward sort of march, just shifting your weight from side to side. I'm gonna take about 6 of these total. Notice how your core is working here, and notice that split second when you shift your weight from one side to the other. How can you do it a little bit faster? Bring both feet down, take a moment, you can kind of shake out, take a little jog out through your feet. Reach your arms up overhead, nice big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, release your body down. And from your forward fold, walk your hands out in front of you, sweep your right leg back behind you, and then allow your right toes to turn out. So your right hip can lift now. So it's like you're trying to open your hips to the right, and then walk your fingertips a little bit further forward. So this may feel like a nice stretch into the front of your right hip, or maybe into your right side body. You can bend your bottom knee. Step your right foot back, your left foot backward, back in a downward facing dog. We're gonna set all of this up on the second side. Lift your left leg. Step your left foot halfway forward, and then lift your right leg. And then do it again. Right foot comes down, left foot lifts, and then left foot steps forward, and right foot lifts. And just finding this idea, the shifting of weight through the feet. Allow your knees to bend as you move from one foot to the other. And then of course your upper body is involved here too, finding some balance, negotiating the balance of where your weight is, or where the majority of your weight is. We take about 5 of these total. And then after your last one, keep your left foot down, keep your right foot lifted. And then slowly start to pull your right knee up to your chest for a one-legged mountain pose. And we're gonna move between these 2 postures. Extend your right leg back long behind you. Bend your bottom knee, straighten your bottom knee, and come on up to stand, right knee to chest. And take that again. Pendulum yourself forward, bend your bottom knee, straighten your bottom knee, and bring yourself up to stand, right knee to chest. Take this again, extend the right leg back long behind you, long through the back knee. Bend your bottom knee, straighten your bottom knee, pull your right knee up to your chest. Take a few more here, right leg back behind you. Bend your bottom knee. Find the control in your upper torso through your core. And last one here. Come forward, bend your bottom knee. Straighten your bottom knee and come up to stand. One-legged mountain, hold right here. Push down into your bottom foot, knit your ribs together, and then switch. and then switch. Just a little bit of quick weight shifts. Bones stack, shoulders over hips over ankle. And take a few more here. Try to stay as still as possible in the upper body. And then bring both of your feet down to the ground and forward fold, soften your knees. This time, let your left leg escape back behind you. You can open your left hip and walk your fingertips away from your back left foot. So think of walking your fingertips forward as your left foot energetically pulls to the back of the space. And you may be feeling a nice little opening into the front of your left hip. Just breathe into that. And then replace your left foot onto the mat, forward fold. Take your feet back to a downward facing dog just for a moment. And then from here, bring your knees down to the ground. We'll take a short moment in child's pose. You can open your knees a bit wider, bring your big toes together. Send your hips back towards your heels and reach your fingertips out long in front of you. This is a nice grounding posture. Been working a lot on balance in this session, so this is just an opportunity for you to ground down, come back into your body, come back to your breath. And then in your own time, make your way up to a cross-legged seat. Bring your hands to rest on your knees or your thighs. Allow your eyes to close. And take this time to come back into your breath. And just a moment of recognition and gratitude of this time that you've carved out for yourself today. Thank you for joining us. And that's your flow.